Hello guys and welcome back. Today I want to show you something that doesn't happen very often. It started like any normal working day. I climbed all the way to the top of the tower crane, switched everything on and got ready to begin work. But almost immediately I noticed something wasn't right. One of the joysticks was making a strange sound that I had never heard before. At first I thought it was just a small electronic glitch, so I didn't panic. I tried the usual things first. I switched the crane off, waited for a few seconds, and then turned everything back on again. I was hoping the system would reset itself, but unfortunately nothing changed. The crane still refused to start. Then I noticed another problem. The right joystick felt loose. Somehow during the night, the screw holding it in place had come loose. I honestly have no idea how that happened because I've never experienced anything like this before. At that point, I knew there was nothing more I could do by myself. I called my boss and explained the situation. The crane wasn't safe to operate, so we needed a service technician as quickly as possible. Without the tower crane, almost every job on the construction site comes to a stop. Materials can't be lifted, workers have to wait, and the whole schedule is delayed. That's why fixing the problem quickly was so important. Luckily, the service team reacted very fast. About an hour later, the technician arrived on site. While I was waiting, I had to improvise a little. I managed to move the crane using the manual controls, but of course that wasn't a real solution. We still had to find the actual fault. The technician immediately started checking the electrical cabinet and the control system. After a few minutes, he found the real problem. It turned out that the joystick wasn't the only issue. One of the electrical switches inside the control cabinet had burned out completely and had to be replaced with a new one. The loose joystick was actually the easy part. It was only a loose screw, and after tightening it, everything felt solid again. Even the technician said it was unusual that it had worked itself loose overnight. Once the new switch was installed and the joystick was fixed, we tested the crane again. This time, everything worked perfectly. The crane started normally. All the controls responded correctly, and we were finally able to continue working. Problems like this remind you how important regular maintenance is. Even a small electrical fault can stop an entire construction site for hours. Fortunately, this story had a good ending, and before long, we were back to lifting concrete, steel, and formwork like nothing had happened. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy real construction stories from the top of a tower crane, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.